about my documentary project called Cave Birds, working title. I've been working on this documentary since 2012. I went on a research trip in Malaysia, where my dad is from. I'm Chinese diaspora, I guess, Canadian, born in Montreal, the Royal Vic. My dad is from Malaysia, from a tiny hamlet known as a kampung in Malay, known for its train station, says the video. And my mom is from Taiwan. And they met here in the 70s, and the rest is me and my sisters in Canada. And he came home from a yearly trip. After retiring, he started to go back to Malaysia about 6 months out of the year. And he's like, I'm going to build a bird farm. And that really fascinated me, and I didn't really know what to expect, only that I wanted to work on something with my dad. And that's him, born in the year of the rooster, 1945. A paper cut that was done live. Anyway, so I have a photography background, visual arts, and I've worked on other people's documentaries, and I decided to just buy a ticket and go to Malaysia and see this building of a bird farm. And to clarify, this is a swiftlet bird, also known as swallows, and it's alive. It's resting on its nest. For size, it fits 14 grams, fits in your palm. And the Chinese have taken it as a delicacy, known for its unproven nutritional value, such as raising virility in men and giving you pearly white skin. And this is what it looks like when it's cooked. It's usually served as a dessert. It's sweet, and you put like Chinese dates in it, or you could place anything really, and it tastes like whatever you put in it. That's some family members, and they were drunk. My dad comes from a very big family in a tiny, tiny town. These are some Chinese lanterns that were put up during the Chinese New Year. So I went twice to a Chinese New Year celebration, once in 2012, once in 2014. I got a Canada Council grant for this project, but it's funny how when you get recognition along the way, how it limits but also provides for you as you go on. So I'm currently in post-production, editing on my own, strategizing between creativity versus administration stuff. So I'm kind of all over the place, like themes, and I want it to be an essay film. So I've kind of split things into chapters and thematics based around home, because it is also based around my relationship with my dad. Got a minute left, I believe. And these birds are just throughout, because they're part of the family business. When I'm there, I'm surrounded by palm oil plantations and rubber plantations, so the environment that I'm in is already just saturated with a lot of, a lot. And these birds are just kind of, I feel like I'm just chasing birds, both metaphorically and as well as this is in a cave. I went to Borneo, I went into the caves, lots of cockroaches. Smelly. Birds aren't very clean, but this is inside a bird cave, the bird house, where you have the sound system that is going on 24/7, so it creates a lot of noise pollution in towns as well as in smaller communities. That was my family, and there it is.
The bird calls when you say sound system.
Bird calls, yes, sorry, yes. Bird calls morning, noon, and night.
Like some sort of somebody.
No, and it's kind of insane, because it's this concrete slab just placed in places, or it's the top of like a shop, the top roof, and because it's in Malaysia, it's all indoor, outdoor. There's a hole and then you let the birds fly in. But it's not controlled. Like, the birds will stay or they won't. If an owl, a predatory bird comes in, they won't stay. I feel as though we've already moved swiftly into Q&A. So if there are any questions.